Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching Star Wars Andor, the finale. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
What do you hope to see this episode?
Tina will make a comeback.
Ooh, ISB
so.
romance between Dedra and Sarah.
I would love to see that too. I still see that thumbnail. And I love it.
Yeah.
I really hope for Mon Mothma and Luthen to have a epic team up. It's probably not going to happen, but I really like Mon Mothma in this series, and I want to see what happens with her.
Me too. She's in a bind right now, boy.
Yeah, I know they're all in a little bit of a tight spot.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So shall we?
Yes.
So 112 on Disney Plus. It's different.
Oh,
The band.
Oh.
I'm just in time for dinner.
I'll eat later. I want to get changed, take a walk around the town.
I'll pull an escort.
No need.
Then?
Hey, looked like you were wrapping up, so I thought I'd wait.
How long have you been here?
I spoke to Cassian.
What?
He called the shot.
Oh, did he freaking hear?
No one.
Keep it that way. Can't be too careful. They're watching Marva's. Could be anywhere.
Yep. Ding ding. Ah,
Oh, she's on
Tailing
to
him.
it. She's so smart.
and I was being very careful.
Gotta feel for Cassian. I'd be losing my mind.
He just wants to bring up the conversation.
Want another?
Another, loosen him up.
Maybe just one.
You know something I don't? Do me a favor. Keep it that way.
He's pissed because he never got paid.
Is he making a bomb or something?
Looks like he might be.
TikTok.
Oh. Wants revenge. Yeah, she
She's
doesn't
getting
look
a
so
little
good.
tight around the collar.
I thought you left without me.
Cross my mind. You're gambling again.
He's hearing everything.
It's a lie. It's total fantasy.
Oh.
She knows it probably too.
Please.
No, I'm serious.
You promised.
I've kept my promise.
Keep your voice down.
Well, you can't hear me. Someone's lying to you.
On that we can agree.
I really hope he's good
maybe
with
it's
her.
maybe it's a ploy to find out where the money's gone because they have such a scope on her.
He's a guy in town. His boss showed up tonight. Good to see you too. Come away from the window.
Oh, is that hers?
Here's the thing, Cassian. The man that sees everything is more blessed than cursed. Just sitting there. 500 credits each. Just need to get this cleaned up before Marva finds us doing this in the house.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Scary dogs.
Ooh, they are.
Ooh.
Look at them. Who's that? Whoa.
Get out from the light.
Okay, good.
Sell it. Or speaks. Where is she? Cass.
I was gonna set him over the edge.
Freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously and without instruction. The Imperial need for control is so desperate because it is so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks. One single thing will break the siege. Try.
I miss him.
In the funeral area?
Right there. That's our box. We're allowing them half of Rick's Road for 1 block.
We gave them a max of 30 people.
Mon Mothma is of great interest here. Having her husband dig a hole for himself could be helpful in many ways.
It sounded like Perrin had done this before.
How many attacked?
They're still counting the bodies.
It's over. They walked right into it. It was over before they started.
Oh my god.
Today was about wiping the taste of Aldani from the Emperor's mouth. You want to start a conversation? Find access.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Nice speaker. I see you.
That's not him.
Sir?
The big man. We've been played.
Oh, God.
The last time I saw her, we argued.
Don't.
I told her I was coming back.
Stop.
I never should have left that morning.
Stop. Tell him he knows everything he needs to know and feels everything he needs to feel. And when the day comes that those two pull together, he will be an unstoppable force for good.
He's in a bad place, too. They could just shoot through that.
It's right on him.
We can't just leave her there.
And they
You're
know
gonna
it.
take on a full garrison.
Did
Done
before.
that already.
Marva, you take care of yourself.
Back again.
Oh, the whole
Any
gang's here.
I was getting worried.
What's the verdict? Has he come home or not?
They seem to think so.
They'll want him alive, they'll find him, and we'll kill him. Where will they take him?
The hotel.
That's our target. What's going on?
I love that guy.
God, it's like everyone's there.
Everybody. She's got her eye on you.
Yeah, both sides. Found you first.
So what is he doing
Out of here when it's over. Where is he?
here? Yeah.
Pretend you're arresting me. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Hey, move!
Instantly. It's like, oh, that's right. I'm undercover.
Across the street.
I need 2 men.
He's seen him. No, but he's sure he's there.
We're wasting
I've
time.
got a recon unit on the terrace up there.
No. I need him alive. Don't make me say it again.
Rebel, that's what Marva would want. Oh, just listening to the music. There's so many. Wow.
It's almost like Marva's attitude is coming through, you know?
Oh, that's so tight right there.
What are we doing? We're wasting time.
Ooh, see? He's undermining her.
He's going with the music.
It's an honor to be a daughter of Ferrix. An honor to be worthy of the stone. Heard our music. Felt our history.
Looking all around.
Holding my sister's hand as we walked all the way from Fountain Square. And now I'm dead. And I yearn to lift you. We've been sleeping. We've had each other and Ferrix, our work, our days, because we had each other. There is a wound that won't heal at the center of the galaxy. There is a darkness reaching like rust. The Empire is a disease that thrives in darkness. It is never more alive than when we sleep.
Oh.
If I could do it again, I'd wake up early fighting. These bastards.
That's it. Now they know they're gonna have a riot. Oh, he's gonna cover it.
Oh my God.
No! Yeah, that did it. Oh, crap, he's gonna... No, not this! No,
He's gonna
not
get
him.
Wow.
Oh!
They're gonna shoot him.
Stop down, make him stop now!
No, don't hurt him.
Oh, it did happen.
Hey, listen. We gotta get out of here.
Marva was here.
Holy crap, yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he's gonna go in front of it?
He's gonna get it?
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa, right in his face.
Oh, what a good hit. Holy crap. Terminator run. No!
I did actually use it earlier.
No! No! It's a massacre.
Oh, come on. It's your daughter.
Get him.
She's still young. Wink, wink.
Oh, did she just stab him?
Yeah. Yes, she did. That's what she's
Oh.
doing. That's what she's
Gotcha.
doing there.
Nice.
Oh.
Right.
Died instantly.
These poor people.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's giving the locals fuel. Get him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna die. No way.
Say.
Oh no! It's Cyril.
Oh,
That was smart.
Okay, finally, I can kiss you. Hello, darling.
I just saved you. I love you.
Now, give me an order.
give me a kiss. I don't know what she's gonna do.
Empire.
She is terrified.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. The fuel gauge says 0. I've got nothing.
Tops out. It's waiting for.
Here come the doggies. Or someone's coming.
Cassian.
Okay, good. Yay! Better.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Cass.
Can they make it to Ganjamun? If they ever make it out of here.
You're not coming?
Not today, baby.
I never got to see you.
Take care of Biggs until I get there. I'm counting on you.
Cassian will find us.
Oh,
I will.
Awesome.
oh boy. Good, all you got. Yeah.
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 No.
She doesn't like it at all.
Uh-oh, yep. Oh, Cassian. Really?
What game is this?
It's like, nah. Come with
Like,
me.
no questions or
You're-
anything? Don't end it there.
Keeps them deeper.
Oh, they end it there. Well, you know he doesn't die there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
come
know
on.
that.
Yes, my
So
goodness. Yeah.
keeps them closer to him.
Wow. Wow.
Man.
Wow, jeez.
So Tom gave me a heads up that there is a cutscene, an ending cutscene. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
hoping
Okay,
they'll
yeah.
resolve something more there.
Yeah, I hope so.
High five and that going
Oh,
away.
yes. God. Wow.
I mean, I feel so bad for Cassian. Everyone here has been through so much, and he lost so much. It's his story, and him losing Marva, and then, you know, people hunting him,
That's
and just
sad.
seeing how sad he was at the
He
end.
was, and
Right,
he
he
was
was
listening to
sad,
her
yes.
speech.
That was a beautiful speech.
And,
Marva did great.
He's like, it's
Yes.
greater than me, so I'm going to give myself up. We knew he wasn't going to die there, but, you know, he was willing to sacrifice for the greater good.
That's right, yeah.
I I have to say that with Marva, I am really happy that she was able to give that inspiring speech because
wonderful speech.
When she passed away, I mentioned before that I was sad because she wanted to do so much, and then she passed and things do happen. She had an illness, but I wanted her to really make an impression. I really wanted her to motivate everyone there. And she did.
Yes, she did.
In depth. She still did it. So that's exactly what I wanted her to do.
Oh, that's great.
Wake up.
And I'm really happy she did it in a wonderful way. And how surreal is it to record yourself giving a speech after death? Like, that is so out of body.
Wow. It is.
No pun intended, but like,
That's for sure.
to actually like, people recording
She
themselves.
was huge in the community, and she was a daughter, and she just, she was, everyone listened to her, and everyone was very respectful of her.
They sure were.
And she was a voice. She was the voice they needed.
Mm-hmm. I loved everyone coming together because everyone in Ferrix, like, they're family, and they, they fight together. I mean, they've been through so much together. It's a tight community, and for them to team up and fight against the Empire, I just love that when she's like, "Screw the Empire! You gotta fight for your freedom."
That's right.
But the Empire, they were ready for something to happen, and they had, all their weaponry, their soldiers, and just shooting people like a fish in a barrel.
Everyone thought Cassian was going to be there. He was, but no one caught him.
It came close with that
Nobody
one guy.
caught him, even,
I felt bad that one guy died, but, he ratted Cassian out, and he got his friend drunk just to be like, oh, be his buddy. Like, you don't have to, don't tell me anything else. If you know something more, don't tell me anything else. To be like, oh, because then you trust him more. So that was a smart play.
And, there again, okay, now I really know that, yes, he's here.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And he found Bix, too, so...
I'm happy about that.
Out of there.
Yes.
I was hoping he'd save her. I truly thought for a bit that she was going to die because it's not always a happy ending. And I thought Bix was going to, he was going to get to her, but she was going to be too far gone and die on their run or escape out,
I thought they were going to kill her right after they got the information.
Or she'd fight him too much and then she would be too loud because she's all messed up now.
Yeah, she's so exhausted.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
She's so drained.
Yeah, that was incredible. I'm so happy a lot of them escaped. And I think Cassian and Luthen now are going to team up and work together.
Yeah, he's going to be even deeper underground,
Yeah. Perfect timing. Yeah.
More welding.
Yes.
Spiders. We love those things. Are they making the Death Star? They are. Holy crap. That's pretty. I want to say it's pretty cool, but that's pretty terrifying.
That is.
It's probably what the inmates were making part of that.
Yeah, because they look like the same pieces. Now the spider bots are making them.
Oh, fun times.
Oh my God, they're making the ultimate death machine. How terrible is that? Like, here you're in prison. Most people there are most likely innocent, and they're treated very poorly. They're making stuff for the Empire to kill billions and billions of people at a time.
It's horrible.
It's just never-ending evil. Yeah, awful.
It's our way or no way.
So I have to say, I am pretty sad this was the finale. I think it was a very good episode, but now, in a good way, it leaves me wanting more.
Yeah,
but
it's really ramping up now of sorts. So, yeah, we want more.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
The pacing was definitely slow in the beginning, but we were able to spend time with the characters, learn more about them, and I like... in a way, everyone coming together at the end with all the different groups, and not just Ferrix, but you had Val and Cinta, and I know they had their own issues as well. I like seeing, I wanted to see more about their relationship, but I know that wasn't the main focus. Val, she misses Cinta and she kept, trying to talk to her, but I didn't say anything during the reaction, but I felt like in that moment, I get it, but, there's a lot of serious, dangerous things going on right now that it's just not the time. But when is the time? Because you don't know when you're going to die.
It's
so
true,
that's where you
but it keeps Val kind of vulnerable, though. It makes her more vulnerable.
I agree.
Like that. And Cinta is more, I am a warrior. I am a soldier. I am doing this for the cause. You know how I feel later.
Yeah.
We can't do this now.
And I think a balance of the two of them together would be better, because even Cinta, like, she gets way too obsessive, which I know that can make you sick, but at the same time, like, right now, crap's going down, so she has to be like this to, survival mode. You have to be. So I'm more on Cinta's level because of all the events going on this episode. But all the time I get, Vel stepping in and be like, okay, intervention, you got to take a step back.
Yes,
like,
and
you need to have a life too.
You do. And she also is related to Mon, so she knows the greater, like, how deep this is. And she knows what's on the line. So maybe that's why she's stepping back a little bit and saying, let's just take this moment and, talk a little bit or whatever.
I know. I wish you were able to do that
connect a little bit and then, move forward. But there was no time. I mean, this is the funeral. Everyone's there. The Empire's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no time.
And how spot on you have to be focusing to see who's coming in, who's going out, changing outfits, and so you know who the Empire is, who the ISB are, because it happens so quickly too that if you're not in your A game, you can easily miss something.
And Dedra, how frightened she was.
She was very frightened because Cyril had a different cap, like someone from Ferrix, so she thought she was captured by one of them. And they almost had their slap and kiss moment.
I know. I gotta tell you, because
maybe
I was kind of like happy that they got together.
I know, like I love that scene.
I had that in my mind. I said, maybe they're going to kiss. Because I'm under stress.
Well, they have really good chemistry too, because Dedra, I mean, she's really good at her job, and she is a bad person. Like, here she's going through, like, letting Bix, be tortured, the guy before that be tortured, and so she's a completely different level from Cyril. Cyril, I have a soft spot for, because look at how he lived, how he was brought up with his mom, and he's so true at being, like, loyal to his job and trying to do the right thing by his job. So I just have a feeling, maybe not, but I have hope that he will turn and be like friends with Cassian or something, because I kind of see like maybe over time he'll start to see this corruption more, because right now he's all about doing the right thing by his job, because everyone else is lazy, and Dedra's kind of like that too, but she's more extreme, where she's already been through all this bad stuff, torturing people just to get her way, and so I think she's beyond that.
Yeah, she had to prove so much.
Yeah, so I don't know if she would turn around and be good. I think Sarah would be. But as a relationship thing, I really like their chemistry together. I think they're so good. And Sarah risked his life to save her.
That's right. He did.
Most certainly.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah, he kept eyeing her the whole time, where she was the whole time, and just so focused on her, and so happy that, she's, took a little bit of advice of his, and everyone was at that funeral. Everybody, even Luthen. I mean, and Val was going to kill Cassian if she can find him. Right. She was going to do it.
Yeah. One thing just to throw in there too is I remember when Cyril early on in this series, like someone like kind of made a joke to him about not having field experience and you won't be able to survive out there. Not that he's good in the field, but Dedra, like here she's more hardened, and when she comes out, people are getting tortured and she's all big and bad. But once it came down to like field work where there was chaos and people fighting, she was knocked to the ground. Not that it's easy and she'll be able to like use muscle because she's not a fighter like that to fight back, but she full on just went down. And Cyril actually in the field went out, risked his life and saved her.
Yeah.
So that like even though
quick action,
that he's not like a field agent or whatever, like he still, I think he would be actually pretty good if he had experience. He went right out to save her, and she was absolutely terrified.
She sure was.
She was petrified, and just to see her face, and just to see the shock that it was Cyril that captured her. She was in like such disbelief and shock and like relief at the same time, all in one face.
I know, and he was so good. He was like, whatever you got to do. Like, he wasn't like asking for anything. He just wanted to save her. So I like how he's a little obsessed with her, and he's just like, because I know, like,
I'm a fan.
Yeah, he's just completely drawn to her, and I just love that. I love how Cassian's friends survived. That big guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, we love him. So I know they mentioned his name a couple times, but it does kind of sound like Clem. But I know Clem is Cassian's dad, which, it was hard to tell if he was like a dad figure, but now that we saw some flashbacks, I guess he was Marva's husband.
Like, cleaning and showing him the ropes around the shop, and we're not supposed to be doing this and that. Marva's going to kill us.
So it seems like he did have a good upbringing, outside being kidnapped, but he had to leave the planet at that point because they had no choice, but he had good adoptive parents that really cared for him, and that's important.
And going to parents, Mon had to give her daughter to
to Davos.
Davos. And I like how she pretty much buried Perrin. Not buried him, but like she really like used that as a reason why the money was
I know
gone.
that's what was going on, right?
She knew that the driver was listening. She always, because a couple episodes before we saw, she knew that everyone's watching her and all eyes are on her, and she was like, she was like, oh yeah, that gambling, and I think he was honest, saying no.
I think so too, because he was hesitating a little bit.
Happy that she kind of did that to him because he is a jerk to her. But
I know, I'm like, that's pretty bad. But I totally agree. I'm like, yes, payback's a bitch.
But so she's just covering what was gone already, the money that was gone, but now she still has to go forward with this because she needs more money for the rebellion.
Right? So I know, because so she's still like, she gets to screw him over, but she still has to sell her daughter.
So her daughter didn't look like she was too upset about it.
Me too. I mean, it's only one scene with no conversation, but I agree. Like the way
she's too innocent, where she doesn't understand the transaction, what's going on.
I think a little bit of that, where I think she does know, but she doesn't understand the depth on how serious this is because she's never been married before. She's young and she's so a daddy's girl, and he's always in her ear telling her what's right, and saying bad things about the mom, about Mothma, that I think she's going in going, okay, I'm proud, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because daddy said this is the right way to do it.
And that's probably how her parents, were married. It was an arranged marriage. So, he probably told her, this is going to happen. Yeah,
and so I think she's going in proud, wanting to do it because of her dad. But I think over time, like, who knows, maybe the same for the other kid too. Maybe it sucks for him too. I think an arranged marriage, you're kind of backed against the wall. You have no choice. Right. I'm hoping he's a good kid, but if we have another season of this, maybe we'll see that he's kind of a bratty kid. Maybe he's not a good
or
kid.
He's come back like his father. Because Mon thought he was just, a bad guy, not a good character. So, apples don't fall too far from the tree. So we don't know what kind of family. The mother didn't look very happy. Mm-hmm. The little boy, his wife didn't look.
I didn't really look at her, but
her face was just like,
I mean, not that it's always the female, because we saw Mon Mothma and how miserable she is, and if she's like, and if the other mom looks miserable, but like it just sucks. It's gonna at least suck for one person. And it's your whole life. Like that's you're marrying into something for life, So that really sucks that she has to do that, and maybe the daughter will really understand that and side more with her mom later on, realizing like, oh crap, this isn't all
right. Because if the future husband isn't of the good character like the family, then she's gonna say, oh, this really does.
Yeah, he might be really annoying or very mean and cruel, like Joffrey from Game of Thrones. So that would be awful. Hopefully not that bad. I don't know if it could be that bad, but
or just a scoundrel,
Yeah, and then we heard Krieger before too, and he was there.
He was.
So he was part of the Empire or something?
No, he died. He was that whole cell. The
they mentioned the name. I had such a
I did too. I was like, oh, is that guy?
Because they mentioned the name, and I'm like, is
Krieger
there? Okay, so this is just to BS it. Yeah, so that makes perfect sense. So I know that his whole group died. Exactly how like they said it, and even Luthen talking about that.
And then Lonnie was standing there saying, "Yeah, it worked." So and he's the one who didn't want that to happen.
Yeah,
so that's terrible, but. That's part of, being part of the rebellion. You're part of a bigger picture.
I know, and you have to sacrifice
what you have to do.
Some men.
And they didn't know they were part of this group. They didn't know they were part of this plan.
No.
To, try to, make the Empire look the other way and, fall into that trap. But
yeah, because I thought that guy that was in that room, I thought they said his name was Krieger. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
And then I'm like, ooh, maybe he was in on it the whole time.
Yeah, and then when they went down the hallway and they showed
up
the cell die, and they said Krieger, I'm like,
yeah,
the plan worked. So
that sucks.
Oh, we didn't see Kino.
I know, we didn't see Kino either.
Yeah.
And we didn't see Cassian's sister. I really thought she was going to play a part in this. And I thought, like, someone was going to come around and be like, oh, and they connect it, like Cinta or someone, and be like, oh, like, and relate something. And then she was going to be a reveal, or someone that was going to be revealed to be his sister.
Maybe,
maybe
the next season.
Yeah, maybe.
If they are going to have another season. I
think so.
Probably should.
Yeah, I mean, I think this got good reviews. I mean, I haven't looked up anything because we try to avoid spoilers, of course, but, we do listen to you guys, and we've had some comments before saying that, there are a lot of good reviews of the show, so I'm assuming there might be a season 2 at some point. I would like to see a season 2.
And then Mom will see Kino.
Yeah, I just want to see him show up, just randomly.
The cliff.
I mean, it was a good cutscene, but there should have been, like, a different cutscene or another cutscene of him just at the shore with, like, 5 people that were helping him. Like, maybe they just, like, hooked arms as a raft and let him float on top. And then he's like, still alive!
Swimming boot camp. I know how to swim now.
Oh, God,
yeah.
Oh, God.
Man, very good episode. Poor Cassian. But a lot of people did die this episode, but a lot of the main characters, I know that's shallow, but that's who we're following. A lot of the main characters survived. So I am happy about that because I really thought we were going to lose like half of them this episode.
Yeah. And where's her brick? Is probably somewhere on that.
Well, the guy was carrying a brick before, so I don't know if that was just a symbol, of just a generic brick they carry now.
Yeah, because Cassian held on to a brick, and I thought that was hers.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But so maybe that is a symbol, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I think he took that
big guy took it with him.
The guy in the head with it, so I hope that wasn't it.
Yeah, he used it for good use. And Marva's probably saying, yeah, use me! Hit me!
I know, he's really good. Yeah, I'm so sad about Marva, but she is the flame. She really is, not just the spark.
Phenomenal. She did what she needed to do.
Great speech.
Beyond the grave,
Yeah. Great show, guys. Please let us know what you thought of this series. If we missed anything, please let us know. We will definitely read that. Thank you so much for watching. May the force be with you, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Wake up.
Wake up. Don't sleep.